I'd say it's a great feeling to be back. Been a long 10 months kind of watching. It's kind of hard, different place mentally. It's just a lot going on. You're trying to work to be back. I say it's a good feeling to be back. Go out every day, practice with attitude, aggressive, just excited.
In the spring, Coach Kelly had that comment about knowing your name. And there was obviously a relationship that had to build. How did you guys go about doing that? Where is it at right now?
I'd say he kind of came in, we kind of exchanged a few words, talked, kind of got to know each other. And I'd say throughout the spring, we kind of talked daily, trying to build that bond, different head coach. You got to get comfortable with the program, the coaches, in order to be comfortable in this system.
Everybody wants to know probably a percentage on where you're at. I guess just kind of take us from where you're at, where you want to be. What do you want this fall to be for you?
I'd say we 100%. We full go, but there's always work to be done.
You personally feel 100%?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me about your teammates, your room there. Really a lot of top-end talent, I think. You got a lot of different guys that can do different things.
I'd say it's a lot of talent in the receiver room. I kind of feel like things I do on the field could be done everywhere around. Like I feel like people on the other side can hold their standard, their part, and I trust them on their side to do what needs to be done.
Kayshon, how do you kind of keep everything in house when there's kind of possibly going the first round of the draft? You possibly have to put a couple. How do you kind of compartmentalize that stuff and just kind of focus on being great on the field?
I'll say I kind of look at different things. Like I see things people post, tag me in, but I just kind of block out the noise and just worry about what I can do to get better.
And it's just getting better, proving people. You had an injury last year. How excited are you to suit up to play the Florida State in the opener there, getting over that injury and kind of feeling getting that hit again there? How good is that going to feel?
It's going to be a good feeling, kind of picking up where I left off, but just be better this time.
How do you get better? What do you feel like? All right, this is my last shot. What do I need to do?
I'd say I kind of shout out Coach Hank. Individual stuff, we work our craft, perfect that, and I feel like off the field stuff got a lot to do with the sleep, training room. Really, you got to take care of your body in order to be on that level.
Yeah, Brian talked about the commitment that you made, or are making, I guess. Just the big picture of that for us, like buying in, doing everything that you need to kind of represent that 7, what it means to the rest of your teammates in the state.
I say they came in, they kind of talked about health, stuff like that. So just listening to them and kind of going along, trusting them is part of the process.
Since Coach Kelly took over in December, how would you describe what has transpired here? How has he transformed the roster, the attitude, everything with this team going into the season?
I feel like since he got here, things have been great. It kind of progressed throughout time. I feel like we're in a good environment under a great head coach.
When you were in the spring, was it frustrating and a little more difficult to stay as engaged as you wanted to because you were dealing with injuries and couldn't do the things you wanted to do?
I'll say I was engaged fully because knowing that my teammates need me, the leadership kind of off the field, even though I'm not doing what they're doing, I kind of try the best to stay focused and engaged.
Kayshon, of the 4 quarterbacks, which one has the ball that's the easiest to receive, and which one might have the ball that is going to make your hands sting a little bit?
All of them look great. That's all I got to say.
All right.
A veteran answer.
Yeah.
Tell us about Cortez. What is he getting out of you? What do you like about the way he coaches you? Obviously, he's been there.
I say Coach Hank, a great coach, coming every day with an attitude, ready to work, and just listen to the stuff he say, go out there, execute the same stuff every day. Just getting better.
Is it mentality then?
I just say he got a mentality. I feel like we all do. We just gotta go out, have a dog mentality. Just every day, another day. Just blessed.
Kayshon, has a former number 7 for LSU reached out and congratulated you or gave you advice on next year?
I kind of talked with Tyron Matthew a little bit. I'd say that's the one that kind of did reach out to me. We talked a little bit. He had visited, I'd say a month or 2 ago. Kind of talked to the whole team. I kind of just walked around the indoor, talked a little bit about everything that's going on.
What did it mean to you to get selected as number 7?
It felt great. Not too many people get to wear it, so knowing that I'm one of those people that had the honor of wearing it is just a blessing.
What do you see in Jalen? Is that it? 2? Kyron, excuse me, Kyron.
Yeah, Kyron, great receiver. I feel like he coming in, I feel like he's going to help us a lot, really.
You've been one of the biggest faces in the NIL movement. Have you been able, how has it changed your life at all? Or your focus on football has been the same? Or how would you describe it?
I'd say my focus on football really been the same, kind of NIL is just off the field stuff. But even though you're doing what you're doing, it's football is number one.
You had said, I think in interviews to talk about you possibly leaving that was not true, overblown, or whatever.
I would say I thought about it. I really did. There's just a lot going on, but I felt like as a player, I felt like it was just better for me to stay and overcome this process.
Do you feel the stability of the program is a big reason why you stuck around? Like,
Yeah,
you
I
kinda
feel like I felt comfortable with what they was coming in telling us, and I trusted that they would hold themselves to that.
What about Mike Denbrock? Do you talk to him at all
I
about?
don't really talk to him much. Yes, sir.
Couple, any more questions?
Can you talk about Jake Flint in the off-season conditioning program? What has he meant to you?
I mean, he meant a lot. Like I said, they came in with a great plan. We kind of talk every now and then, talk a lot more, tell me to take care of my body. We talk every day now. It's just something that I feel like we need to do.
One more thing.
Chase won the Biletnikoff. Is that something on your radar? Something you think about? Goal?
I mean, I feel like the Biletnikoff is one of my goals, but I feel like if I didn't have my injury last season, I was on pace to win.
The room itself, you know, and kind of who they put into the league. Obviously, there's OBJ and Jarvis kind of before, and now Justin and Jamar. Just do you feel like things are different now about the wide receiver room at LSU?
I mean, I feel like the guys that they did put in the league is kind of, they put LSU on the map, is what I'm saying. So I feel like knowing that everybody is watching our group specifically, we just got to execute.
Describe your relationship with Kyron Lacey. Off the field, y'all look close. I see y'all on social media together and whatnot.
I mean, when he first got here, I said my biggest thing was kind of getting to know him. And I felt like that he would have brought a big role to this program. So I kind of invited him to lunch, kind of took him there, bought food, just talked, stuff like that. Got to know him, where he's from, stuff like that. And I felt like now it kind of paid off. I feel like I've been knowing him, but we just met.
Do you see Kyron potentially filling in your footsteps in the future?
Yeah, I feel like he will.
Are you aware of a lot of the greats who've worn it for you? What does it mean to you to be wearing that number this year?
It mean a lot for me. Like I said, not too many people get to be chosen to wear it. So I say knowing that the hard work I put in every day really paid off, and that the program, the staff really believed that I would be held to that standard.
You got a favorite number 7?
I don't really have a favorite. There's a lot of people who wore it.
You talked about wanting maybe in some ways kind of pick up where you left off now that you're healthy again. You said you feel like 100% as a player, but as a person, not just like a football player, as a person, going what you went through, do you feel like you've evolved or changed in some way?
No, I would say I evolved, but I would say like knowing that I still go to practice every now and then, I'm kind of scared to like plant a certain way or stuff like that. Like I would second guess my steps, just different things like that to try to avoid that same process.
That's something that's happening now too?
Yeah.
What do you think it's going to take to kind of get over that?
I mean, so you just gotta go through it. Honestly, you just gotta be comfortable with stepping back, cutting them back, and just more. I gotta get comfortable with.
Any more questions?
Coach mentioned yesterday just kind of getting on you a little bit in terms of the way you practice and all that. And then he was on you a little bit when he first got here too. Do you embrace all of that, or do you have to just kind of process it a little bit before you're ready to respond to it?
No, I mean, I embrace it honestly because some people label me as a great player. So I would say I need to practice to that standard and be held to that standard. So kind of when he tell me that, I just need to know that I gotta pick it up. That's what I'm saying.